so I'm going to do a quick video on what are my personal favorite pads. So pads are probably some of the most important things in paintball, especially knee pads. Okay, if there's one extremely important piece of equipment, I would say start with cleats, because it doesn't do you any good if you fall on your face. After cleats, I would say is knee pads. Okay, there's a video that I put up a while ago where I was in a fort over at Orbital Paintball, and there was a nail sticking up, and that nail went actually into, was it this one? Yeah, the nail actually went right into this pad here, and probably if I was not wearing pads, I would be probably out for quite a while, and I would have needed a tetanus shot. So my personal favorite pads, I've tried on a lot of pads that are out there, and my personal favorite pads are still the Dye Core knee pads. Okay, I'm not sponsored by Dye. I would like to be in Dye's catalog, but I doubt that's going to happen. But you know, I wish I was sponsored by Dye. I'd have more of these to wear. But anyway, the Dye Core pads are my favorite pads that fit me the best personally. I like how they feel. I like how they work. I like the Dye Core elbow pads. I believe I usually wear like the 09s. They came out the 010s that are slightly different than the 09s. But the Dye Core elbow pads I really like. When you put them on, they've got a nice full molded wrist. They've got great padding around the elbow, and ever since I switched these about a little over 2 years ago, ever since I switched to the Dye Core pads, I've just been in love with them. I really like the Dye Core knee pads because they don't slip down. Basically, they have one Velcro strap that goes, and they've got this kind of like what that silicone that's on the back of your strap. They've got that on the inside here. This is the pad, facing down as it would be on your knee, and they've got a silicone on the inside here to prevent it from slipping down. And they also have a Velcro strap that locks just above your calf. And I like that mentality because, obviously your calf, as you go from your knee, expands as it goes down to your calf. If you lock it in just below your knee, before the calf, it makes it very difficult for it to slide down. Also, I like it because it tends to be just the perfect size right up here on top, and it's not so tight that I can't bend my knees. There's also a hole in the back of it here, so it doesn't pinch the back of your knee when you bend down and stuff like that. But I really like the way the Dye Core knee pads work for me. There's other people that have got different preferences and stuff like that, but for me, the Dye Core knee pads, in my opinion, from all the ones I've tried, are the best knee pads on the market. I love the elbow pads. They're made very similar to the same way that the knee pads are. They move really well. I've tried on some other knee pads. I've tried like NXTs, those were junk. I've tried on a couple different knee pads that have been on the market, and I haven't been too enthusiastic about them, but the ones I really, really like are the Dye Core knee pads. I typically wear a 2XL for my knee pad, and I wear an XL for my elbow pad. So I usually also wear like an extra large t-shirt. So if you have if you kind of need a rule of thumb on elbow pads instead of the other, I would say get your elbow pads the same size as your t-shirt, get your knee pads one size up from your t-shirt. That may help you. So I've got pretty skinny legs, and I still wear a 2XL. Typically Dyes run a little bit small, or I'm just kind of chubby, probably a little bit of both. But anyway, I always get that question, Mike, what pads do you recommend? These are kind of hard to find, but I found a pair on sale at Paintball Gateway, and I got them. These were the camo extra large pads. These are my favorite ones to wear in the woods. I just think they look really, really cool. And I usually wear the camo ones even when I'm playing airball, but I got a pair of black ones for when I play airball. So you need a good pair of pads. Definitely check out Dye Core. It's a little bit more expensive, but they're definitely worth it. They run about $50 each. I had the same knee pads for almost 2 years and elbow pads for almost 2 years, and they still work great. So Dye Core paintball, Dye Core products, those things are badass. Thanks for tuning in.